first place, of course, folks who are more conservative minded are absolutely alarmed at anything that might be new and challenge the status quo. They run to the protection of just dismissing and pushing away that which is other and new. We understand that, and that makes sense. There are those who are skeptical for good reasons. Skepticism comes out of the philosophical tradition that we, in fact, embrace. GCAS, we reproduce in terms of how skepticism fits within the register of critical thinking. Absolutely essential, especially in an age where critical thinking seems to be absent on a large scale. The first being that, it's too idealistic. Oh my God, it's otherworldly. It will never work. We've heard all of this for the last 6.5 years that we've been doing GCAS. In every case, sure, it's true. We are in some ways motivated by an idealism. The idealism is very simple. Can we create a higher quality education structure, apparatus that is collaborative, that doesn't cause people to go into debt, and can reproduce the conditions of its own mode of education production or knowledge production? We believe we have been doing this, not without issues and problems. We have to tweak and always adjust. We're always developing, we're becoming. And in each phase, we become more, I think we address things in better ways. So the first position against GCAS is it's too utopian, it's too idealistic, it'll never work. Well, no, it's working. The second one is, we're not accredited. True, we're not accredited is something that is, I think, in many respects deeply problematic, because it certainly justifies a system that forces people to have to go through the gates of accreditation in order to receive a recognized degree. We understand the need for high quality education, and that should be held in check. Absolutely essential. On the other hand, the accreditation apparatus, because of the lack of state funding that is no longer supporting public education, the burden is shifted onto the student, and as a result, the student has to go into massive debt. The accreditation, therefore, the threshold and the gatekeepers of the accreditation institutionalization of the apparatus itself, therefore, in a way, justifies this massive debt growth within education itself, the extraction of debt from students that are forced to go through one threshold in order to be stamped with, yes, they have met the requirements of education. We believe that although we are pursuing accreditation in the EU and elsewhere, we believe that there are other ways of ensuring higher quality education, even higher standards than the accreditation standards are themselves. And we believe we're meeting a lot of those. And we still need to improve, and we are improving, but our quality assurance standards are top, especially when you compare when you put into that context our incredible faculty and incredible researchers that work within GCAS in degree programs. But there are other ways of ensuring quality, including blockchain. And we are experimenting with this, and we believe we can address this and overcome that monopoly on accreditation that is in place with the bureaucratization of the accreditation itself. Do debt-free education that's higher quality, or as in the same level of quality as accredited institutions today, and do that in a way that doesn't force people through that gatekeeping apparatus, and therefore not have to go into debt. Third reason, we use cryptocurrency. And I know the cryptocurrency, people think of it as Bitcoin. We're not Bitcoin. Our crypto ecosystem, by needing to use the electrical grid as Bitcoin does, we do that through our own ecosystem, through each other. And that is to say that it's more collaborative cryptocurrency. And it's true, we don't have exits. We don't claim that it's money or security. It's not. But what it does do is it allows folks to help with GCAS operations, publish and be acknowledged for that publication, which never exists or hardly ever exists in the Academy today. By acknowledging labors, intellectual labors through crypto, you're able to recover that value and thereby reproducing the collaborative, decentralized ecosystem that we've developed. So that's another criticism, that our cryptocurrency is just BS. It's meaningless. No, it's not meaningless. It's an ecosystem. Who knows where it will go? We don't know, but the more people who are involved, the more value is imbued in the ecosystem itself. So we invite you to join us.